My wife to be. It is the beginning of March 2015. It is actually March 7th, 2015, a Saturday. March 7th, 2015, a Saturday. Yeah, first thing I like to say is I love you, Heather, and we'll see you soon because this will be over for me. Um, yeah, God, through His discipline, is making me prepared to be a good husband. God, through His discipline, is making me prepared to be a good husband. We're having to wait. God is preparing her, and what a great blessing! As I said in my video, Positivity with God, what a great blessing to be disciplined by God. And the Bible says in Hebrews 12, no discipline is pleasant for the time, but rather painful. But afterward it yields a peaceable fruit of righteousness to those who are exercised thereby. Hebrews 12. No discipline is pleasant for the time, but rather painful. But afterward it yields a peaceable fruit of righteousness to those who are exercised thereby. We'll have a blissful marriage. We won't get divorced. It's not even a question. God is transforming me so I am kind to Heather. And yes, you know who you are, Heather, if you ever see this. God is transforming me and making me kind and making me loving and making me patient and making me not prideful and making me not vain. So we have a purposeful marriage. And that is a great blessing, a purposeful marriage to God. Because many people will go to work and they'll say, my purpose is to, for example, with my brother, my purpose is to be vice president and to help this company run. But God's purpose is far greater. God's purpose is far greater. And we will be together in heaven. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, maybe a little doubt, but no, I guess no doubt. There's no doubt in my mind that Heather and I will be together in heaven. And that is far better, Paul says, far better. I might do a video about heaven. But we're getting prepared for marriage. And most people are prepared to marriage. There are some neighbors of mine, Brandon and Brenda, they live downstairs from me. And they got married, and I think they were about 22. I think they told me they were about 22 when they got married. They got married since I've been living here, and he was living downstairs, I think, and then she moved in when they got married. And they're religious, but they don't have the blessings because God prepares people for marriage. He provides the blessings through that preparation. And it's like I said, no discipline is pleasant. It's not pleasant to go through the discipline. But God has a purpose. And is making our lives far better and readying us for marriage. And our marriage will be wonderful. Love you, Heather. In every way, I love you. And I'd like to say, we dated for a little while, a very short while before we were split up by other people. Not to get into technicalities, but we were split up by other people. But, there was no sexuality between us at all. There was romance, but we didn't get involved at all because we knew that's not what you do. It makes the marriage better.